Good afternoon. Welcome to Fluttering in the Spirit Tarot. Today's Wednesday. It is the 26th of August, 2026. This is a reading for the sign of Pisces. Also, welcome to Pisces Healing Spirit Tarot if you're watching this page. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, anywhere prominent in your chart that you have the sign of Pisces. Some of this might resonate for you. Please take what fits here. Definitely toss the rest out. Please subscribe, follow, and like this video. We'll go ahead and see what's in the energy today. So we're doing a love and money reading today for the sign of Pisces. I'm going to do this for each of the signs. You are my guinea pig today. It's the first one of these I've done. So we are going to start with messages from each sign. Let's give these one more shuffle. These are love messages. Only take the ones that resonate for you. Let's start with Pisces to Pisces. Spirit, what is the message? I regret lying to you. Cancer to Pisces. It's time for me to heal now. Scorpio to Pisces. I feel you even though we're apart, and I left you before you could leave me. Aries to Pisces. You speak to me through music. Leo to Pisces. Or Pisces to Leo. This can be either way. I can't stop thinking about you. Sagittarius and Pisces. I lost myself for a little while and I knew exactly what I was doing. Aquarius and Pisces. I wish things could have been different and the timing just wasn't right for us. Libra and Pisces. I know I messed up everything. Gemini and Pisces. I bury myself in work to forget you. Capricorn and Pisces. What is the energy between Capricorn and Pisces? I wish I could share my good news with you. Taurus and Pisces. I feel you leaving me behind. And lastly, Virgo and Pisces. The situation's become very difficult for me to manage mentally. It's draining me. Okay. So those are the initial messages here. Okay. So I'm going to do this a couple different ways here. We're going to start with people who are in committed relationships to see what the energy is for those who are not single. I'm going to start with the Love Oracle. Remember, not all of this is going to resonate. There may just be bits and pieces potentially if this message is resonating for you. Spirit, what is in the energy for Pisces committed? We'll say committed in a relationship. There may be some conflict potentially at this time. Let's see if we can clarify anything about what that might be. What is this conflict coming from? A sense of hopelessness, a sinking feeling like things are falling apart. Spirit, tell me more. So we have abandonment. This is past. Usually I read it as past energy. So I feel like this may be abandonment issues from past relationships. We have in reverse chemistry and conflicted. So these are all coming out in a reversal. Okay, so I feel like there may be a feeling that the chemistry that may have been very strong previously is going cold in a connection, and this is making someone feel very conflicted, unsure exactly. Maybe someone is being kind of hot and cold with another person, but it's causing, we have two conflicted cards here. Okay, let's pull a little tarot. Feel like there may be some clashing differences of opinion, incompatibility beginning to surface. That's upside down too. Spirit, tell me more about this conflict energy. You have the Six of Swords. Things are not moving into calmer waters here. Feeling hopeless with the Wheel of Fortune. Like this was a bad baited decision. Not a good, not a good change. It was panning out to be negative. Abandoned. Five of Swords. That can be wanting to release conflict or making amends when it's in reverse. I feel like someone's abandoned that feeling. Spirit wise chemistry here in reverse. We have the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is putting a lot of effort in, close to succeeding, but things are really falling short. It's the opposite energy now. Why it's conflicted here. Two of Swords. Yeah, a decision here as far as whether you want to move forward in this connection or not. Okay, let's get some advice here. So I feel like you're at a crossroads at this time for those who are committed in a connection. Okay, and the advice today. Grab my glasses because some of this is hard to see sometimes on these cards. Right track. You are going in the right direction, so keep moving forward. Winds of fortune. Allow the winds of fortune to guide you, to guide your sails, maneuvering through the opportunities and challenges with adaptability. Okay. Let's see if there's a crossroads though. So coming to a crossroads is the right track. We have the moon on one side where there's illusions, hidden confusion, and uncertainty. Or we have the magician over here where you can manifest what it is that you really do want. But you're kind of at a stalemate at this time in the situation of realizing you need to choose to go one direction or the other. Show me the moon. We have the Page of Wands in reverse. That Page of Wands in reverse. I'm going to take the love reading of this. We'll go with the opposite, what the reversed meaning would be. There's plans here and illusions that in continuing with this moon energy here, there's a lack of follow through. Someone's kind of playing games, their secrets. What about the magician energy? The Queen of Swords in reverse. This is coming out in a reversal too as well. Don't pay attention to gender here. It's possible you may need more space between you and someone in your life at this time because this connection doesn't really seem to be working. And you may be manifesting more space here. Now it's your decision whether you want to continue down the path of illusions or whether you want to manifest something new in your life. But be wary. This is the advice of the Queen of Swords in reverse. Be wary of an expert manipulator in your life, one who takes advantage of the situation for their satisfaction. Reiterate your boundaries to avoid getting hurt here. Okay. I feel like you know what the right track is. You know which way you're leaning. Allow the winds of fortune to guide your, what does it say? To guide your sails, maneuvering through life's opportunities and challenges with adaptability. Okay, so let's go ahead. We will take a look at those who are not in a connection. So there's a definite crossroads for those who are in a connection. You're dealing with someone who's not being straight up with you. There's conflict. You're feeling hopeless in the situation. And so you can either put your sword out and get that manipulator out of your life, because they definitely have you and not a good energy. Okay, so for those who are single, we will go ahead and pull from the Mystic Red Rose Oracle. Let's see who and what is in your energy at this time and who may be approaching you in the future. Well, it's not going to happen today. Is that what that says? Not enough, lacking. Okay, well, I misread that one. Let me make sure there's no other ones. I only want to take flying cards. Okay, so we've got self-indulgence, self-worth, value, time to heal. You've been taking time to heal, doing some shadow work, learning to appreciate yourself and appreciate your own worth. You've been really working on yourself. After being backstabbed in the past, you definitely went through some heartbreak, separation. This heartbreak may have kind of come by surprise, and something may have definitely happened quickly with this last connection you were dealing with. We have blowing kisses and past energy, unconditional love, giving and receiving, fairness and love, affection returned. Let's get or two. So we've got picture and poker face. Okay, so someone from the past, this is kind of what I'm getting here. I feel like someone from the past was shocked by how suddenly things changed. But there's definitely been an energy of someone not showing their hand, gambling with the connection. This is someone who may be missing you. I feel like there is still some love there with the blowing kisses here. Okay. We're going to pull from the money and love deck. If money cards come out here, we're going to set those aside for the career portion of this reading. Spirit, what is in the energy for Pisces singles? Those not in a committed relationship. Got guidance from above. I let fictional tales blind my reality, allowing them to dictate my emotions. I now realize the stories I consumed were meant to guide, not to control. So you may have believed a fictional story that you told yourself about a past connection. Numbness, escaping emotions with substances isolates you. So someone's doing this. Numbing emotions through substances and losing touch with your true self. Restoring clarity is the first step to rebuilding trust. If you don't have a clear head, malfunction, how are you even going to function? Hesitant to address the underlying issues, the cracks begin to widen. Fear leads to neglect, and neglect breeds chaos. Worry clouds your ability to act. Okay, so these are all in reverse. Let's take the reverse cards and we're going to put them over here. We only have one that's current energy, and that is backstabbing. So someone's self-indulging. Fortunately, it looks like they may be using substances, though. Okay. So someone's holding on to memories, definitely missing someone. There's unconditional love here. This is all in past energy. Let's go ahead and clarify. Spirit, show me more about this picture and blowing kisses. Got the Three of Swords. Someone's feeling not very optimistic, though. Pessimistic about the situation, but wanting to recover something here. So we have taking, what does this say? Taking a chance, risks and options, not showing hand, gambling. What is this energy? Why is it shocking? I feel like someone made a very quick change. King of Swords. So that would be Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Someone who is, I feel like they weren't really thinking with their head as much. Or not their head, their emotions. They were thinking more logical, analytical, emotionally detached from, and you kind of do have to be emotionally detached if you're putting on a poker face, you don't want your emotions to show. Show me the self-indulgence. Five of Cups. Loss. Grief. Trying to recover from these things. Spirit, show me backstabbing. We have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. This is Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy with what's the Knight of Pentacles? Someone with a lack of discipline. Yeah, they just shockingly attack you. They're still doing so in the current energy. Even though they're over here wanting to make amends, they're still in the energy of being backstabbing, which is what we see here too as well. Wise guidance from above in reverse. Two Cups. I let fictional tales blind my reality in this connection, which is what tore it apart, allowing them to dictate my emotions. I now realize the stories I consumed were meant to guide, not to control. Show me more of this Two of Cups energy in reverse. Four of Cups. Contemplation, feeling disconnected, discontent, and bored in a connection. So are these fictional tales? Is this, what is this? What is this fictional tales? Clarify. Queen of Cups in reverse. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Let's take a look at that. You may be out of sync with your emotions and need to take time to unravel them. Maybe putting too much emotional labor into a situation. Spirit, why is numbness here? Six of Cups. Feeling nostalgic about the memories. We have the Eight of Swords, feeling trapped, wanting to untrap themselves. Someone's feeling very stuck in their head. Whoever in the situation was going off of logic, taking risks, not really showing their hand, leaving this other person feeling insecure and unsure really which way they wanted to go with it. Although there's an unconditional love here and wanting to, there's a pessimistic outlook about it, wanting to heal one's heart with the Three of Swords. Spirit, why is malfunction here? We have the Six of Pentacles. Giving and receiving. There was a malfunction here. Fear leads to neglect, someone being neglected in a situation. A hesitancy to address the underlying issues cause the cracks in this connection to widen. Okay. Let's go ahead and let's get. So this is the single person, and it still feels like they're still kind of mulling over a past relationship. Okay. What is in the future energy? Open heart, receptive, empathy, vulnerable. Confessions about things that happened in the past, and a bluff. Someone approaching potentially with a mask on, still not showing their hand. So be